With over 25 years in the event business, I've met some incredible individuals, been part of many life-changing moments, and come across some really crazy situations. In today's episode, buckle up for an incredible ride through triathlon history and Wildflower lore in this Happier Camper chat from Wildflower 2025, featuring Mike Buenting from Rudy Project and Matt Miller from Base Performance. From guiding blind athletes and Down syndrome athletes to telling the wildly, mostly accurate story of how Wildflower began, Matt brings the roots of the sport of triathlon to life, and Mike keeps the laughs coming. Together, they relive moments, the legends, the community that made Wildflower the soul of triathlon. They also chat collegiate racing and triathlon in general. And oh yes, Matt throws down a challenge for Mike for next year's racing. They raise the stakes even higher, calling out top elite triathletes. Who's brave enough to take on Wildflower 2025? You'll laugh, you'll learn, and you'll love every wild tangent from these two icons. Listen on your drive, at the gym, or out on a run. This one's pure triathlon gold.
My name is Mike Buenting. I'm the sports marketing manager for Rudy Project. Been around triathlon a very, very long time. I race a lot. I will do the Olympic tomorrow. So work with everything from clubs, teams, events, pro athletes, things like that at Rudy Project. And I'm stoked to be at my very first Wildflower.
All right. So, yeah, my name is Matt Miller. I'm here because of Mike. He called me a couple weeks ago and was like, hey, come on down to Wildflower. And so I decided to get on a plane and fly out and be a part of this. And I just go along and I'm his sidekick. He's like Howard Stern and I'm your assistant. And we just do podcasts and we try to pretend like we're comedians, but we really suck at it.
But we look good.
We look good. I'm not wearing sunglasses. I did find this fedora in the back of this awesome podcast van that we are in. I got to get me one of these. This is
so the camper is provided by Happier Camper, I believe it's called.
Happier Camper,
and I'm using it, so they're letting me use it for the podcast.
Wow,
I would be a happy camper in this.
Yeah,
I would too. I'm gonna just sleep in here tonight.
And if the campers are rocking.
I just the cool thing about the Wildflower experience is I got here and I didn't have a place to stay, and I just walked into Redondo Vista and I was like, hey, anybody got a place I could stay? And one person gave me a floor mat. One person gave me a pillow. One person gave me a sleeping bag, and one person gave me a sleeping bag. And I went to sleep on a floor in a room. It was awesome. That's Wildflower for you.
Yeah,
happy to be here.
So Wildfire's been in hiatus, from my understanding. This is my first year participating as well in any kind of way. How are you guys? Is this your first year participating, right?
My first year ever being here. I've never been to this region, but I love the wine out of this region.
So, besides the wine, what are your initial thoughts?
I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, if you want to get off the grid, it's a good place to go because you literally can't get internet or cell service back here. But it's gorgeous. The race venue is going to be wicked hard. I biked the Olympic course the other day and was like, wow. And then I ran part of the run to start and went, wow, again. So when you earn your finisher medal here, you really earn it.
Yeah. And what about you? How many times have you done this?
What about me? All right, let's get related right down to it. First time I was here was 25 years ago, 2000. Raced it 2001, 2003, 2004, 2005. We used to come out. We would we'd race the half distance on Saturday, and then we'd have a party at the Cliff Bar tent. And then we would race the Olympic distance on Sunday. And I used to actually bring, I worked with Terry and Colleen, like I said, 25 years ago, and we would bring blind athletes, and we would all race the Olympic distance on Sunday after we raced the half on Saturday. Came back here in 2016. I sponsored the race then. I was the on-course nutrition. And then we were looking to come back in 19. The drought kind of lowered the lake, and it never recovered. And so when I run into Colleen and Terry all over the country at the most random events and Triathlon Business International and different things. And we've always said, hey, when you bring it back, I'll come out. I'll support it. I freaking love this race. I love the whole experience and being out here. And then all of a sudden, a couple months ago, I don't know, where were we?
We were like, we were on the phone or something, talking about something, and I mentioned how Rudy Project was coming here to sponsor Wildflower, and you're like, it's back?
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
didn't even know it was back.
I'm like, yeah. And so I sent an email to Colleen and Matt, and we got him out here.
Yeah, you're like, hey, Colleen, meet this guy, Matt. Colleen's like, I know Matt. I've known Matt 25 years. And so, yeah, we came out, did a deal. We're supplying all of the on-course drink for all the aid stations, transitions, start line, finish line, all the on-course gels, all the on-course bars, all the on-course waffles, and just out here supporting the athletes and just being amazing supporters of this awesome race. And then we got rad sunglasses, the man in pink. All he ever wears is pink. You should see this guy. His social media, everything he does, he's got this unbelievable excitement. That was me. I used to travel the entire circuit for about 10 years. I'd go to about 45 events a year. I had the excitement, and then all of a sudden, my wife got pregnant, and then she got pregnant again. And now I got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old that just drain the life out of me. And I come to events like this and sleep, and because I could finally sleep through the night, and Mike's over here like, rah, 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 rah. And all your pictures on social media, bro. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm trying to keep up with you. Your daughter's in college now.
My daughter graduates college next week. So that's why my energy and travel is on right now. I'm like an empty nester. My daughter's a collegiate triathlete, so she's been racing triathlon with me since she was 8 years old, has set all kinds of records and raced all over the world with me and got a scholarship for it in school. And
where'd she went to U of A?
No, she's at Drury University right now.
That's right.
On the
DU.
On their varsity team, and then she graduates next weekend, and then in the fall she's going to grad school at Arizona State.
That's what it was. Arizona State.
She'll be
okay.
Moving out there. So.
One of my best friend's daughters, Hope Frost, is going to be.
I know Hope Frost. She's fast.
And she's a grad student at ASU starting in September.
Oh, wow.
So she went to Duke undergrad.
Yes.
And ran there.
She's a fast runner.
And her dad and I swam together in college at JMU. And I was at the basketball game when I told her dad to go up and introduce himself to their mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
We're talking December of 1994. So you could tell that to Hope Frost.
1994. That was a good time. I was in the music business back then.
I was in the college business. I was a freshman in college. I was in the keg stand business. So yeah, let me know.
Well, we were kind of similar stuff. You were in keg stands, and I was, taking care of party and rock stars.
Well, that's tonight. That's tonight's
I was
party.
4 years old.
You were 4. He's like a little
Which
baby.
I hear
over
back
there.
in the day, Wildflower was like
Dude, we're doing
the
that tonight.
Woodstock
Somebody
rock
just said
festival.
Coachella of
Yeah.
It was Woodstock, but yeah, we're going to.
I missed.
It was awesome.
I missed those days, and I'm sad because I've been in the sport a long time, and it was always my intention to get here, and for whatever reason, it just didn't happen. Maybe because a lot of the heyday years is when my kid was young, like the situation Matt's in, and and she was such a high school athlete that I was at home making sure I was at all of her events. And so I just didn't always get to make it there all the time. But now that I'm this, freewheeling
You're a god.
guy,
You're a triathlon god.
I have no reason to be home. I want to be with the people, the community.
But it's amazing. You're from Minnesota, and you got a jacket on, and I'm in a T-shirt because it's kind of nice in here. You are walking around this thing thinking this place is warm. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I think it's cold as all get up. I've been walking around with a hoodie and a winter park on.
When the sun breaks, it's
when the sun
gorgeous
breaks,
out
it's
here.
Beautiful.
I mean, the views are amazing. I can't. I mean, I'm stoked that, and I'm sure you are, that Wildflower hopefully is going to continue, and we're going to build the momentum, and we're going to get it back to the Woodstock days, to where Cal Poly and UC Davis and all those kids are running around naked out here. Maybe we'll have one of those old man naked runs or something. I don't know. Nobody really wants to see that, I don't think.
Nobody wants to see me. You're older than me, but I'm almost 50.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I still look pretty good. I think I can rock a Speedo all right.
I can't. I swam yesterday in just a Speedo, and I got out of there, and I was like, it's like that George Costanza. Oh, the water was cold. The water was really cold, and I was in a Speedo, but I've also put on about 40 pounds since the last time I raced here, and I don't look the same as I did here when I was 25, and all I did was train 25 hours a week.
Don't sell yourself short, Matt. You're a tremendous slouch.
I am the best slouch in a Speedo you'll ever see. I can still
that's one of my favorite That's Caddyshack, right?
I don't. Yeah, I
it's
think
something
so.
like that. Judge Smales.
So anyway, what is your plan during race day? Like you're gonna sit here, you're gonna cheer people on. We're not gonna have anybody come to the vendor booths in the expo. So what are you gonna do all day? How are you gonna cheer people on? You just gonna lift your shirt up and like draw a big R on it and be like, "Roar, go."
Yeah, I might. We might do an underwear run. In different pairs of glasses to get people to come over.
Okay.
I'm wheeling and dealing over there. All kinds of great deals on helmets and eyewear. We got the fastest aero helmet on the market. Just came out this year from Rudy Project, the Wing Dream.
And that's the one that looks like Spaceballs?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes!
It's extremely fast. It's
Is it faster than the Fedora?
It might not be faster than the Fedora. That tested really well in the wind tunnel.
It did.
Surprisingly.
Okay.
I think Wing Dream was a close second. The Fedora saved a lot of watts, but then the Wing Dream came in and yeah.
Okay.
So
I think if people start tuning in right now, they're going to take you guys so seriously right now.
We're totally serious. I mean, why would you not? I could ride in this Fedora. I can rock. I am gonna do.
Is this live right now?
No, I'm just saying, like, if somebody is skipping through or something.
Yeah. All right.
But I would totally rock this race on like a BMX bike with a Fedora for my
A BMX bike. I don't know if you could get up Lynch Hill.
No, you can't get up Nasty Grade.
I don't know which one's Nasty Grade.
Nasty Grade is the one at like mile 40.
Oh,
it's like
on the long course.
Yeah, on the long course. It's like 3 miles.
I'm only doing
long.
the Olympic tomorrow, and I feel like that's gonna be. I mean,
don't be a wuss. Come on, you got a big old granny gear on the back.
This 100% will be the hardest Olympic course I ever do. And I think that's great. Like, I mean, I don't want to scare people from ever wanting to come race a hard course.
Is that because of the climb to get out of transition? Is that what you're talking about?
It's just nonstop climbs.
Wouldn't that convince people to go do it because they want to push themselves?
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
come on.
I got to tell you, like, for anybody coming, those that aren't here this year should have FOMO and want to be here next year because it's gorgeous. Like, the way the lake sits down in these valleys is just beautiful. The water looks great. Taking on an extremely hard, iconic course is awesome. I was walking up the stairs with all the winners and the course records, and I think I saw the male course records like 3:53 here for the long course.
Something like that.
Like back in the day, and you're thinking that's like before all the new tech we have now. Mm-hmm. That's legit. Like this is not an easy course by any means.
No, and but yeah, no, you've never done Boulder Peak. The Boulder Peak bike course is harder than this one. You go up Old State, so it's like 1.5 miles at like an 18% grade or something. This is only 11%.
Only 11%.
Only 11. Boulder Peak is like is much higher. It's pretty intense, but it's awesome. And then you get to go downhill, so that's the best part.
And that's
What is your favorite triathlon? This is actually when anybody asks me, and all of my questions and podcasts and stuff, like, what's your favorite triathlon? I always say Wildflower. I mean, that's what it is. And so what was crazy was, so check this story out, okay? So we're talking 2005, and I brought 5 blind athletes to Oceanside. It was called Oceanside Half Ironman. And we were having some issues, and at the time, that race was not owned by Ironman. It was owned by Graham Fraser, Ironman North America. So we had all these blind athletes, and we had some issues occur. So the owner of the Ironman brand, which at the time they only owned one race, it was Kona, and they were a licensing company. So they had Ironman wetsuits, Ironman watches with Timex. They were a licensing company. It was 5 employees in Clearwater, Florida, at the Something Eye Institute, and it was Dr. Pitt Gills. The Gills family owned Ironman, and they heard about it, and they said, "Hey, could you come to our house?" So I had a meeting with them at their house in Clearwater, Florida, in April, late April of 2005. And I sat down and I had a talk with them, and they said, just curious, because at the time there was only 2 half Ironmans in North America. There was California and Wildflower. I mean, that was it. And there was Disney half Ironman in Orlando. And they said, what is your favorite triathlon? I said, Wildflower. hands down. I do it every year. I love it. And they said, why do you like it? And I said, well, it's not as hard to train for the full Ironman distance. It's a little bit longer than the Olympic distance. And I said, it's just a great thing. And they said, we're going to come up with a series, and it's going to be a series of half Ironmans, and we're going to name it the 70.3 series. And we're going to have a world championships right here in Clearwater. And we're going to do this. We're going to start putting, and I was like, that is awesome. And we literally sat there and talked for like an hour about like how it would work and things like that. And I was like, that is the coolest thing, like a series of half Ironmans. And then it was awesome to watch it roll out. But I remember sitting in that meeting, and I was, I tell everybody, oh yeah, Wildflower half Ironman is the coolest race ever. And then now there's a half Ironman every single weekend, every single country in the world. And it's just freaking awesome. But these guys were the original ones. This is the original half Ironman distance that started 42 years ago, 1983.
Wow.
1983. Do you know how this race started?
No.
Do you know Terry Davis? It wasn't a triathlon. It didn't have anything to do with it. This was supposed to be a music festival. So this was going to be a music festival, and he was up here, and they were going to put it all together and do some things. I don't know the exact story of it, but Terry was friends with the owners of Fleet Feet when Fleet Feet was starting out, and they had another guy, and they said, yeah, he just did this triathlon thing over in Hawaii. You should put on a triathlon. And it was he's like, well, we got the water, we got roads, we got trails. Yeah, why not? He didn't know anything about triathlon. So they put it together, just a swim, bike, run. It wasn't like a half Ironman distance, and it was 1983, and they did it, and it was, people camped out, and then each year it just grew and grew and grew. And then all the tri clubs, like LA Tri Club and, all that, everyone started coming in. But you're right. You look at the names on the steps, like Paula Newby-Fraser and
Julie Moss, who's here announcing.
Julie Moss, Julie Gibbons. The studs.
The OGs, the legends of the sport. Yeah.
Tim DeBoom. I mean, they're all on that list.
Yeah.
There she is.
Yeah.
So they were racing. They really put this thing on the map. But when I was doing my Mark Allen and I were giving a talk yesterday. I was like, did you ever race this? He's like, no, it always conflicted with Nice. Like, he never raced it. Dave Scott never raced it. But I'm trying to think. Paul Huddle, he won here. But, yeah, you can go all the way back. Jesse Thomas won it 6 times from 2011 to 2016. But, they got some rock and roll names that really came out here. Peter Reed, Paula Newby-Fraser, Julie Moss, Sam McGlone.
I saw Rudy Von Berg's won here before.
Yeah,
I've seen Heather Jackson's won here a bunch.
Yep, Heather's won a few times. Like, lots of great athletes, a lot of great history, and no pro race this year. I'm sure, but it was the first year back. You gotta make your money. And,
Yep.
But no, it's exciting to see this come back. But it's crazy the story of how it evolved, and I'm just glad. I know. I know Andrew Messick offered, I don't know if it was Messick, but I think it was Andrew Messick offered
To buy it.
Terry a lot of money to buy it, and they didn't, which is good. I'm glad this didn't turn into a corporate race, a corporate event.
The vibe, the feel here
it'd be totally different.
So great.
You'll never see this in Oceanside.
No. This is supporting small business type of race. It's got this really community feel when you come here, and everybody camps around and
wears fedoras for podcasts.
Yeah, exactly, and hangs out. I mean, I think the new crop of younger people coming into the sport that don't understand the history and the past need to come here and experience this and learn this and have this type of race. And the fact that it's such a hard course and an iconic course makes it all the more sweeter when you cross and get your finisher medal, I think.
Well, were you at Clash? You were at Clash Miami.
I've been Clash, I've raced there.
Were you at Clash Miami this year? I can't remember.
No, not this year.
So they had the collegiate thing.
Yeah.
So this used to be Collegiate Nationals.
Yeah.
Was here, and that was awesome. So the Olympic distance, it was Collegiate Nationals, and then they have 1,000. So that was always a good draw. But when they had Collegiate Nationals here, that was before it became an NCAA sport and stuff like that.
Right.
But I really think Colleen's doing a great thing with bringing all that back, and
just doing an amazing job.
Doing an amazing job. They had a good kids race yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it.
I missed it too because I was busy selling.
working.
I was working. I was selling helmets and eyewear to people. And talking to the
where
athletes.
Did I put mine? Check these out. If you haven't got a pair yet, go over to the Rudy Project booth and get yourself a set of Spinsters.
Spinhawk Edge.
Spinhawk
Spinsters
Edge.
too.
Spinhawk Edge, and get yourself a Fedora helmet while you're at it.
And you will
And
be extremely aerodynamic and fast.
Tell them Matt Miller sent you.
And if you don't want to cramp on course, you take base salt.
It's salt. It's the greatest salt on the planet.
That's where it's at.
Um,
And you got like a new recovery green kind of thing going, right?
oh man, we got like we're starting this whole health and wellness line.
Yeah.
it's awesome. We've
Yeah,
got we have our greens, the most amazing tasting greens. They taste 1 billion times better than the grass and dirt of AG1. $1 a day for healthy living.
All right.
It's amazing. We have electrolytes, not like a sports drink, but like an electrolyte, 750 milligrams, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and 10 calories, something like that. No sugar.
Nice.
We got whey protein coming out. We've
Fantastic.
got we have pre-workouts. Yeah, we've got this whole health and wellness line to piggyback off of our performance line. We've got some deals coming up. We have a meeting here in a couple weeks in Bentonville, Arkansas.
Love Bentonville. Big Sugar Classic
to-
is one of my favorite events of the year.
To get into this, there's a small company there that has like 11,000 stores worldwide. And so we've got
Small company, right?
small company in
I
Bentonville.
might know them as Wally World.
Wally World. So we've got a meeting at Walmart to get our greens into Walmart. And then we signed we're doing like a licensing deal with another company, which is pretty awesome. Smart Snacks.
Okay.
Protein
Nice.
bars, protein
Yeah, yeah.
cookies, protein chips. That's a licensing deal that we put together that will go into like Walmart, Costco, Sam's, Target. It's tough, man. You're all direct. You're direct to teams,
Direct to consumer. I mean,
D2C.
we because we're a very large prescription eyewear company. We do prescription eyewear very well. We do have a large dealer network of optical shops.
Okay.
But not so much, let's say, in the triathlon space, walking into a triathlon shop or bike
Right.
shop to buy our helmets. All that's pretty much D2C or coming to see us at events.
Yeah.
Which is where my job in sports marketing comes into play with all the partnerships I do with so many of the various teams out there, like Team Base, Team Zoot, all those types of guys out there, that I work with on a daily basis and communicate with their athletes and meet up with them. And I just love to travel and ride my bike, go for runs. I do like to swim, but I prefer to bike and run. And speaking of vision impaired athletes, I'm going to pace my first vision impaired athlete in a
Nice.
marathon at the Grandma's Marathon
Who's
in
that?
June.
Who's
His
that?
name is Chris Lancaster.
Chris
He's from
Lancaster.
Georgia. I don't know him.
Okay.
Just some para coaches that I know from the team and Dare to Try reached out to me and needed a pacer. So I'm super stoked to do that. Running was my main sport for many years. So
It's cool to do that. Have you ever done it?
no, this would be my first time guiding an athlete, so I'm stoked.
Oh man! So last Sunday I guided 72-year-old Lenny. He's a blind athlete. I guided him at St. Anthony's Triathlon in
Nice.
St. Petersburg, Florida. And then next weekend I'm guiding a Down syndrome athlete
Nice.
at Gulf Coast 70.3.
yeah.
As I'm training him for the next 9 months to get ready for Ironman Florida, his first Ironman. He'll be the second Down syndrome athlete to complete an Ironman.
That's
this
awesome.
kid can motor. His
Nice.
name's Robert. He's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice.
Get fit with Robert on YouTube and social media. He's awesome. Follow his journey. I'm gonna get him decked out in Rudy Project gear.
We will do
We
so.
made him some kits. Dialing in his nutrition and. But yeah, we did Clash Miami. He raced the Boston Marathon. I didn't do it with him. I couldn't do it. I was a little too overweight. But next year we're gonna go for the 6 majors. He wants to do all 6 next
Wow.
year in 1 year. So I gotta up my run game to be able to hang with him.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
I haven't run a pure marathon since 2018 when I used to run 3 a year. The last marathon I ran was last summer at the end of Challenge Roth.
Okay.
And so then when this came up a couple weeks ago, all of a sudden I was like running probably 25, 30 miles a week. And now I'm running 51 miles a week. And I just did 17-miler last weekend. And I'm feeling good. I'm fit. I mean,
That's awesome.
I raced Oceanside not that long ago. So, I mean,
What was your time?
Oceanside this year, I went 5 hours flat. So
Nice,
not
dude.
great.
That's good for that course.
I mean, it's a hard course. It's the hardest course. Normally, I'm probably 30 minutes faster, but
Did you outsplit Lionel? I know.
yeah,
No,
right.
Christian. Christian.
Yeah,
107.
Blumenfeld's 107 half marathon on that course is insane.
That's insane.
You know,
Okay,
for
what
sure.
about-
I would like to see what Blumey would do on this course.
Okay.
I think.
All
I
right.
think we need to. My challenge is I need to see next year at Wildflower. We want Lionel Sanders. We want Blummenfelt. We want Gustav. We want the top dogs to come here and tackle this course and
Yeah.
hear what they say. This new crop of athletes coming up need to come here and experience this course and
Yeah.
see what kind of time they can throw down.
Okay. When are we going to get some of these new guys? Like, what's happened to Sam Laidlow? I got my own
He's
opinion
been going on some. I think he's been suffering with some injury or like stomach stuff, or I don't know what he's got flowing, but he hasn't raced yet this year, so we'll see.
No.
But he always turns up at World Championship time, and he's alwa's a contender.
Yeah.
So you can never count him out, even though he's tough all year long.
I had a good conversation with one of my buddies, Mr. T. Cox, the other day about some good stuff.
Yes.
We, we
Yeah.
had some good conversation. But yeah, if we had like Rudy Wild and some of those guys out here, dude, it'd be fast.
It'd be fun. It would
Because
elevate.
it's a legit course.
It's a legit course, and we got to get it back. We got to get this into like the Challenge Roth vibe. Because Roth, if you've ever been to Germany,
It's insane.
Roth is the greatest triathlon in the world. It's amazing. It's so like crazy, and you do that course, and there's not a dull moment in it. So I think we can get Wildflower back to its heyday, because I'm envisioning from what the stories I hear is that Wildflower was a lot like that, with just this massive party down here. And
It was. We got to get some bigger speakers.
it's coming, because this place is vibing, and even if we don't have the 8,000 athletes racing this weekend that it used to, we still got a lot of athletes here. I mean, probably pushing 2,500, 3,000 athletes, which is great. And everybody's happy, smiling, stoked. So the vibes are good.
Okay, on the vibes, and then we'll probably end with this, because
Yes.
I think we could just go on forever.
Exactly.
They've been playing a lot of Guns N' Roses. What is your go-to song? What is your pump-up song?
Which artist?
What one?
Song? Oh, man.
I'll tell you mine. Eminem, Lose Yourself.
Oh, I'm not a rap guy. I'm a rock guy.
That's
for
not
sure.
a rap song.
It's not?
Lose Yourself.
I mean,
let it go. You like Taylor Swift. I know it. He likes
I'm
Taylor
not
Swift.
okay, so I respect the heck
That's
out
my
of Swiftie, but I don't.
Shake it off.
I don't like
Shake
her
it off.
music.
Shake it off.
No, I'm a.
Where did Taylor Swift go to high school?
I have no idea.
Hendersonville High School.
Hendersonville High School.
Yes. She's the second most famous person to come out of my high school.
Wow.
I went there, but I was a little bit older than her. But she graduated a few years after me.
There you go.
My high school. Now,
Yeah.
Now that's all everyone talks about. They no longer talk about Matt Miller, the swimmer. They talk about Taylor Swift, the singer. It really sucks. She took away my flame.
Oh.
It's kind of like the Olympic flame.
I hope everybody listening knows that we're a couple of goofballs just having fun, which recently I was in an airport coming home from Sea Otter Classic, and I went to Starbucks, and they said, well, what's your name? And I said, Goofball. And then I got my coffee, and it said Golf Ball. So I guess my name is Golf Ball, not Goofball.
Good.
Yeah, I like to say George Lopez when I when I heard of
I love it. So
I was in LAX yesterday morning, and I'm standing there taking a pee, and this guy's like, hey, Bay Salt guy, are you the Bay Salt guy? I turn around, and I'm like, oh my God, Julian, I raced an Ironman with you in 2018. And he was next to me, and I'm like, oh, wow, ran into
So
you
I
at an
heard
airport.
at Wildflower, when you get a margarita, the glass is rimmed with base salt.
Yeah, it is.
So there's the thing called the base Wildflower margarita.
Oh, we could make that. We could totally make that.
Mixes well with brisket, I hear.
There you go.
So, I guess last thing we were talking about, let's talk about politics.
No, God, no. Please.
How about we say some parting thoughts and words, and where they can reach you guys out, where they can reach you guys. You can do it whichever order you want. What would you say to people to come back and for new people to show up?
Well, to show up, I mean, it's awesome. I wish you could just see what I see right now. We're up a little bit, but like behind us is where all the campsites are. And it's another 1,000 feet up, and it just overlooks this valley of the water, and then it's insane. The water right now is just glass, and there's no houses, no hotels.
You're in wilderness.
In the wilderness.
Deer, turkeys, pigs.
Oh,
it's all out
deer
here.
walking through
They're
this.
everywhere. It's just amazing.
Yesterday. It is just, it's insane. You cannot imagine what I'm looking at right now. And this is it. And and everyone's like, even my wife is like, I don't want to go camping. And I'm like, no, this is just totally different. And then, rent an RV, have them drop it off, be ready. Like we do this
rent a camper.
Or rent a happy camper.
We do this at Daytona, but you're in a parking lot of a speedway, which is still pretty cool. I mean, it's still pretty cool.
It's not even
but
remotely
it's not like
close to this. It's not beautiful.
anywhere
You're
close
looking at
to
a
this.
grandstand. This is the most scenic, gorgeous place. And Paso Robles, as a wine junkie, I love my wine, is some of the best wines in the world. So much good wine comes out here. You can actually get Wildflower wine, which is great. They got its own label. I got a bottle given to me from Colleen. I'm stoked to take it home and try it. I actually brought my bubble wrap wine sleeves so I can take wine home from the region.
Yeah.
I mean, parting thoughts is like everybody who is not at Wildflower this year, you are absolutely missing out. So when registration opens for the 2026 edition, get to wildflowerexperience.com. Make sure you sign up for one of these races. There's like 10 races going on. There's gravel triathlon, sprint triathlon, Olympic triathlon. There's the long course. There's gravel. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff going on. So,
something for everyone.
Yeah, you can jump into a relay, an open water swim. I mean, it's got it all. So rudyprojectna.com. If you want to hit me up, it's just Mike Bunting. You can find me on Instagram, and you can see all these fun videos I make, as Matt says, with my energy, but that's fueled by Red Bull and cappuccino.
You can follow us, Mike and Matt, on theroad.com.
Yeah, in fact, this was so much fun. We might get Happy Camper and just go on the road and make podcasts everywhere we go.
I could do this. We could be bigger than Joe Rogan.
We could just do a total goofball show about
We'll be
triathlon.
like the Kelsey brothers.
Yeah.
We could be so
There you
good.
go.
Cheers.
I think we're on it.
And we're going to bring in special
Let me know
guests.
how I can help too.
Yes, and
Miguel from EZF Media.
Miguel from, is going to be our...
George, I thought you said your name was not George Costanzo. What'd you say?
I say George Lopez.
George Lopez. Miguel's going to host. I think we need to get together and we need to put a show together. You're producer,
Mike
and
and
we're
Matt,
the
yeah.
talent. I mean, the two best-looking guys, I would say, in sports marketing out there.
That's right. You could just turn us loose, man, and we could really start crushing this thing.
I mean,
we would put Talbot Cox and Pro Tri News podcast to shame.
I think if the minute the Cal Poly girls and the UC Davis girls get here, it's I mean, they flock to our tents.
Oh, they do.
I mean, they just want to see us and take selfies.
Well, it's your pink. It's your pink. Hey, man, they come up to me in the bathroom. It's so weird.
Which one would you rather have, right?
He's like, do I want a dude named Julian from South Africa peeing next to me, calling me out? Or do I want Matty Serpico walking up to me in a random rental car parking lot? Hey, Matt, I'll take that. I'll take that.
So,
that was
best
Matty.
of luck to everybody racing this weekend. And wildflowerexperience.com. Follow Wildflower on Instagram because you're going to see tons of reels and images posted from this iconic weekend that we're having here out in Paso Robles area of California. And you're all going to want to be back next year. So thank you, Colleen and Terry and Wildflower and everybody. We love you and appreciate you so much.
Yeah, and we are, we'll post this because we're wrapping up.
We got to get out of here because we talked so long that I think Miguel's tired of listening to us
George
ramble.
Lopez.
You guys broke a record today. You guys are the longest so far.
Longest
really?
podcast.
We can keep on going. But
I mean, I can
Okay,
probably,
so that's a
yeah, we're going to end it on this positive high note.
All right, Mike and Matt, go on
Peace
the
out.
road. All right, thanks so much, guys.